Thank you so much. Welcome to the Ellen Theater, and you're in for a real treat tonight. Sure hope you enjoy what you're about to hear. We're really excited to present to you, and so happy you're here to share this moment with us. So excited, so proud of them. Really been an excellent semester working on all this music, and this came about as a dream. And the College of Arts and Architecture, Dr. Bolte and Dr. Stoneback, all of our lovely sponsors put this together, and we were able to host it at the Ellen. So just thrilled to be here. And I normally, as many of you have seen me before, or my live streams, I'm abundantly verbose at the microphone. But tonight I get to take a little cruise and enjoy, the guest artists as well, and hear the stories behind the tunes. So just kick back and enjoy the ride, and I'll check back in with you at the end.
I've never had a play on like that. It was so heroic. I felt like I should be wearing a Superman cape or something. Maybe I'll talk to you in a minute. What about this great band? One, two, three, four. Thank you so much. That was Micah on the alto saxophone and Abby on the tenor saxophone. If you did not recognize that tune, obviously you're not a parent. That's from the Disney movie Aladdin. A friend like me and anybody with kids knows everything about Disney. I have a daughter who's now 21 actually, but when she was young, we've been to Disneyland at least 50 times. So we go on a regular basis, and she knows all the princess movies, and Snow White, and Cinderella 1 through 35, and Pocahontas, and she's still into Disney even at 21, but her favorite Disney movie was actually not Aladdin. Her favorite Disney movie is the one about, it's the one about I'm having a senior moment. It's the one about, you know, the tramp. What's the tramp? No, Little Mermaid. Ariel. That tramp. That was her favorite Disney movie. That great arrangement you just heard was written by a very good friend of mine named Bill Liston, who's a very fine saxophone player. He's written a lot for TV and movies, and if you've ever seen the Hey Arnold movie, he orchestrated the whole Hey Arnold movie, so I know kids have seen that stuff. It was actually not written for me. It was written for the great Cuban trumpet player Arturo Sandoval. We did an event at the Disneyland Hotel, and this is like some years ago now, 2000, maybe 2000, and it was a jazz convention, and we're at the Disneyland Hotel, so all the artists had to do Disney tunes. So Gordon Goodwin was a musical director, and so we had guest artists. We had Maria McGovern and Kevin Mahogany, the late Kevin Mahogany singer, and Arturo Sandoval, and a few other people, and they all had to do like a couple or a few Disney tunes each. So they did all these arrangements. This was done for Arturo. When he got there, they had 4 things slated for him to play, 4 different, tunes. And he got there, he goes, man, I haven't played my trumpet in hardly at all in 2 weeks. I've been on vacation. I don't want to do all that, So he didn't play, he didn't want to play it. So I had to play it on the concert. I had to sight read it on the concert for a live record, which was terrifying, in front of Arturo Sandoval, of course. So he doesn't know that, though. So what I did was in the upper right-hand corner, it says written for Arturo Sandoval, and I collected all the music afterward, and I got some whiteout. I took his name off there, and I put property of Wayne Bergeron. And then I went into the studio and I recorded it myself on my first CD, so it's mine now, damn it. But don't tell him that. I don't want the Cuban mafia coming after me in Los Angeles. But anyway, really, really great chart, and it's a favorite of mine to play. The next one we're going to do is going to slow things down a little bit. And a very good friend of mine, Mr. Tom Kubis. Anybody that knows West Coast big band jazz and knows the name Tom Kubis, there's not a band in the world that I've played with that doesn't have a couple of Tom Kubis charts in their library. He's written about over 5,000 big band arrangements. Very good. He was kind enough to do this for me. And I like to use Tom Kubis and Gordon Goodwin, and if you looked at any of my CDs, you see I use a lot of the same writers, and there's a reason for that. I grew up with a lot of them, cutting our teeth at working at Disneyland together, and we're all old friends. But the main reason I play the music is actually because it's free. And a little bit's like a one-hand wash is the other thing. I've done 9 CDs with Gordon Goodwin and 4 with Tom Kubis and 2 with Bill Liston, and I've never taken a dime. Well, they never actually offered, but if they would have. So when we would do the recording session, I would fill out the paperwork, and I would, on my slip, for my benefits and stuff, I'd write, benefits only, no charge. In other words, just pay my health benefits and that stuff. Because, let's face it, nobody's getting rich, playing. I kind of am, but most people are not getting rich playing big band music. So all I have to do is call one of these people up, and they'll go, oh yeah, I'll do something for us, so they'll write me anything I want. So I've always loved this tune, and a lot of singers and a lot of people have recorded this tune. This is a really lovely arrangement, and you're going to feature the saxophone section and myself. And you see they're holding some flutes here right now, too. See, we're bringing some class and elegance to the Ellen Theater here. And since they haven't played these yet, and the flugelhorns, you haven't played those yet, either have you? Can we get an A just so they can tune? All right, for our next tune, No, so I have to be honest with you. I just kind of did that for fun. I'm going to share a little secret with you. We don't actually have to tune, right? But I just saw an orchestra do that one time, and I just thought it was so cool, so I thought we would do it. When the oboe player gives the A in an orchestra, and the orchestra takes A, my tuning slide hasn't moved in 45 years. I'm not, unless the A is magically gone to some other place, I'm not moving it, all right? So the brass section takes the A out of courtesy. It's really for the string section, because the weather, effect, and they've got strings, so they have to tune kind of regularly. It's just, I always just find it odd that like string players spend half their lives tuning up, and the other half playing out of tune. So, I knew that was going to get some groans, I'm sorry. That being said, I think I'm going to take an A right now, and that's just because it's cold up here, and I'm going to see what it feels like for me. I haven't touched my flugelhorn today. Can I have an A, please? That's just a lucky guess on your part. Okay, that's good. That's close enough for jazz. All right. This is you go to my head. Oh, you got it. Let's screw this up. That's right. Good place to stop. Wipe the blood off and continue. Alex on the tenor saxophone. The entire saxophone section. Thank you so much for that. Man, I'm going to be 68 years old in January. I got to start lowering the keys on these tunes. It used to be a lot easier. Next thing we're going to do is an original composition at a new friend of mine, a guy named Drew Zarimba. And he went to the University of North Texas, and that's where I met him many years ago. He now teaches at the University of Northern Colorado, and he runs the jazz department there. Great arranger, great saxophone player. And we were talking, he wanted to write something for me for free. And I said, well, how about kind of a slow, kind of a 12/8 kind of blues, something kind of greasy. And so he came up with this next tune. And I'm going to use a piece of gear now that you haven't seen me or anybody up here use yet. There's certain things you can buy used. You can buy a used trumpet, on eBay, or a used trombone, or violin bow, or clarinet. But there's certain things you need to know the origins of. And I'm going to use that instrument now. Come on, get with the program. That would be this. You don't want to be buying a used plunger mute. You need to know where this comes from. If it comes with a stick, I'd be very leery about that. It's sometimes like, and I don't travel with one of these because if this isn't my luggage is getting searched. Because they're going, why is that in there? They think I'm some kind of terrorist plumber or something, I don't know. And so I borrow one wherever I go, so thank you for that. And he's got do you have your number in here? That's weird. Some people put their, on their mutes, they put their name so it doesn't get confused. Somebody gave me a plunger one time and it had their number returned to a flaw. I was like, just go to Ace Hardware and get another one for $1. I mean, it's really not but anyway, he's done some fancy stuff on this guy. And there's a coin in there too, I see. Is that a penny?
Peso, yeah.
It's a peso?
Yeah.
Man, you are so cheap. Anyway, this is called You Ain't Got the Blues. And so, do you know what it means to have the blues? Anybody in here? What kind of car do you drive, sir? What do you drive?
What do I drive?
Yeah. A Toyota. You don't have the blues. If you drive a Toyota or a Volvo, then you need a 62 Chrysler or Chevy, then you can have the blues. Anyway, this is a really great tune. It's called You Ain't Got the Blues. Abigail on the guitar. Is that drum still going on? It seems like it's gone now. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is another Disney classic. There's a young man that I met on the internet. That didn't sound right. No. A young trumpet player that I heard on the internet. He was 15 years old at the time. And he was playing along. He was like sitting in his parents' washroom, playing along with recordings and videoing himself. And he was playing with like a bunch of the stuff you've heard tonight and killing it. It just sounded great. So I emailed him. Like, dude, what planet are you from? You know, and how did you get the music? And he goes, oh, I learned it by ear. I go, I would have sent you the music. I could have saved you a bunch of time. But anyway, he just sounded fantastic. So we started keeping in touch. And I went to London and I did a concert there and I met him and his parents. And they ended up coming out and staying. He came out and stayed with my wife and I in LA a couple of times now. He's 28 years old now. And he's married and got 2 kids. And he's become a rock star in London. Great, great trumpet player named Louis Dowdswell. And he was kind enough to have this next thing written for him and I to play. So he, with modern technology, you know, he recorded his band in London, and they videoed them playing, and he played his part. Then he sent me the tracks, and in my home studio, I videoed myself playing my part, and we put that all together. It's so cool that we can do that, you know. And he's not going to be able to make it tonight because it's kind of a long drive from London. But I have something even better because we have Dr. Sarah Stonebach going to come out and play some trumpet with me on this. How was that for you? Okay? You sure? Perfect. She said it was perfect. Can you say it again? That's perfect, thank you. I'm married, so I never hear that at home, so I just wanted to hear that. The gentleman that wrote this tune is named Callum Owl, a Chinese Londoner, and he was 18 years old when he wrote this tune. So when you check this out, it's really, really a great arrangement, and this is When You Wish Upon a Star. Here. Don't play too good, okay? Play down to the best artist. All right, you got it. Stoneback on the trumpet. I was going to keep that iPad. Yeah, Sarah, great job. Thank you so much. Isn't that a great? Oh, Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Jordan on the alto saxophone. We're gonna do one more tune, unless you clap really. And we're gonna feature this young man right here. This tune was written for myself and a very famous trumpet player that I had the honor of working with in 1986 for a small part of my life on the road with one of the greatest band leaders of all time, Mr. Maynard Ferguson. So let's hear it for Maynard. Yeah. I hung out with Maynard a lot. I remained friends with him from 1986 until his passing. We recorded this together about 3 months before his passing. He was kind enough to accommodate me on this. It's a great thing that Gordon Goodwin wrote for him and I called Maynard and Waynard. And tonight, Kyle is going to play the part of Maynard. No pressure. And I will play the part of Waynard. And every time I play this, I like to dedicate this to Maynard. He was just such an influence on me and such a great band leader and a great caring person. So I like to dedicate this to him. And so hopefully he's looking up at me with approval right now. So bad, I know. That was actually his joke. He used to say that on stage whenever he played a harmonium solo. He'd go, "I hope Miles Davis is looking up at me right now." And Maynard was a very spiritual man, and he had his choice to go anywhere he wanted. But he said the bands were so much better down there. I don't know him about that. Anyway, this is Maynard and Waynard. And thank you, you guys are an awesome audience. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know we can do this. How about a real Bozeman, Montana style hand from Mr. Wayne Bergeron?
All right, we better not suck now. Kyle, my brother. MSU Jazz Band. Ryan, awesome job. All you guys and gals, so good. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to bring Dr. Stonebach out to say a few words here. Look at that. Leather and lace, I like that.
Everyone, are we having fun tonight? What an amazing, incredible evening. What an honor. Wayne, thank you so much for coming to Montana.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh my goodness. An event like this takes a lot of work and has a lot of moving parts and arms and legs. And so I had to write everything down so I wouldn't forget it, so bear with me as I read my notes and make sure I don't miss any of those arms or legs. But first off, I want to say thank you to Professor Ryan Matzinger. The 1 o'clock Jazz Orchestra. 1 o'clock Jazz Band. A few months ago, Ryan said yes to this adventure. And the band has been working so hard this semester, and to see the growth and the excitement and just the work that Ryan's doing with everyone is just so incredible. So, 3 cheers. Love that. Well, in the lobby, you might have noticed that there's the MSU table, and that has several elements to it. So go ahead after the performance, check the lobby out, and you'll learn more information about some of our financial supporters, including the MSU School of Music, the Gallatin Trumpet Guild, and Yellowstone Center and ECROTH are represented at that table. Also in the lobby, merchandise is being sold, as you might have already seen. Wayne has his CDs for sale, and they're $20 each. And after the performance, he will be available for signing and visiting, so make sure to come out and check all that out. Did you have anything you needed to say?
Yeah. When you see the CDs out there, you'll notice there's 2 different CDs, and there's these little USB cards I have. They're 4 gigabyte USB cards, so if you get one of those, they're the same price. You can plug it into your computer and download it in your car. It's a lot easier. And if you don't like the music, you got 4 gigabytes. You can put other stuff on it. But then there's also, I brought a handful of this Christmas CD I did several years ago with my ex-wife, who was a trumpet player. Well, she still is a trumpet player, but she's still my ex-wife as well. And I got to tell you, nothing puts me in the holiday spirit like giving her half the money. So what I've decided to do with those, if you buy 2 CDs, you get one of those free while they last. And I'll look forward to seeing you out in the lobby after I powder my nose after this gig here.
We'd also like to thank our donors that made this possible. And we have some here this evening, but the event was made possible in part by the generous support of the MSU School of Music, International Trumpet Guild, Gallatin Trumpet Guild, the Yellowstone Center, home of the Pickup Brass, ECROTH Music in Bozeman, and Yamaha Music Corporation. We have 2 particular individuals I'd like to highlight. Dr. Derry Long is from Yellowstone Theological Institute that I'd like to come up to the edge of the stage here, and we have something for you. And then Michael Chico from ECROTH Music, if you could also make your way to the very front here. We have something for you. have anyone from Eckroth tonight, please come and up here. If I don't catch you right now, you have this before you. So, right here. Here. Okay. Okay, and we also have, before I go to the very, very last one, for you, Wayne, I want to highlight some individuals in the audience here, special acknowledgments. We have thank you to the School of Music, to Rachel Lamphere, Deanna Bannister with the School of Music, and Dr. Jason Bolte for all the support, financial, logistics, everything. So I want to give a special shout out to them. Also, I want to highlight thank you to President Brock Tessman and family for being here tonight, James Tobin, Dean Adams, and Shannon. And this support, honestly, is the world for all of us. This place we call, MSU, we call home. And it's like people like you who show support on a daily basis is the reason why we thrive. So thank you. Okay, for you, Wayne. Okay, we have a bag of goodies with some Montana items and MSU, go Cats. So I want to read this because this very from my heart. Thank you, Wayne, for coming and investing in the Bozeman and surrounding area and sharing to all musicians of all stages and ages in their playing ability. Sharing not only your trumpet skills, but your story and your vibrant journey in music. While in the community, you poured inspiration into high school, middle school students from Bozeman and Livingston High School. You shared with the public, general public, and the MSU musicians here. You've shared so much a part of you this week, and we really, truly feel spoiled and very grateful for that time and your investment in us. And, there is no doubt that all of us have been inspired. Thank you.
She's going to make me cry. That's so kind. Do you have anything else you need to say?
Well, I do.
Okay, let me just thank her before she says us for bringing me out here. She is the best host ever, I have to tell you. It's been an awesome 4 days here, and she's been driving me around, and we've been going out to eat, hanging out, and I've got to see quite a bit of Bozeman's downtown. Where did we eat last night? Copper. Then I had at the Western Cafe, ate there one morning. Over Easy today. Naked Noodle.
5 on Black.
Yeah, and I went into Noah's Cafe today and had a latte. So I put some money back into the community. Anyway, Sarah, thank you very much. It's been really awesome, and thank you for this. Very kind.
Anybody want to hear one last number?
All right, thank you very much. It's really been awesome. I mean that. I do a lot of these things, and sometimes I just can't wait to get the gig over and get out of here, but I'm having so much fun. I want to stay an extra day now. And I love Bozeman. This is like, it's not what I expected, actually. It's just enough bougie stuff, but it's still, town, so it's really, really quite nice. It's just enough of everything, and a bunch of great food, man. It's like really fun. So I was actually looking on Zillow today. What do homes cost here? So I'm going to be retiring at some point in the next 5 years, so, anyway, next thing was written for my favorite lead trumpet player in the world. There's a lot of them. I can count on one hand. And his name's Snooky Young. He played lead trumpet with the Count Basie Orchestra during his prime. He also played on the Tonight Show band with Doc Severinsen. He was in that band. He did a lot of studio work in LA. I got to work with him a little bit towards the end of his life. And this piece of music, there's a video of him playing this with Count Basie. It's one of my favorite most inspirational videos to watch. He's a plunger specialist, the plunger mute. That's something he does very, very well. And this was written for him by the great Frank Foster, and it's going to feature Noah on the trombone, and myself. And who else plays on this? Piano is on this as well. What's your name again? Colby on piano. And this is called Who, Me?
the Montana State University College of Arts and Architecture 1 o'clock Jazz Ensemble. Thank you so much. Put those hands together one more time, Mr. Wayne Bergeron. Thank you so much. Make it a perfect night. Get home safely. Come to the School of Music for more events soon. Thank you so much.
Well done. Good job, man.